is doing well. Today is a very wonderful day for Akab School Complex as a school. I believe most of us have come across the various advertisements on various social media platforms, and the message is very simple and interesting. Your favorite school, Akab School Complex, turns 40. 40 years next year, 2023. And as part of the celebration, the school is glad to launch the 40th anniversary this year. And the whole program for the launching begins today with a media conference. So we are here live from Akab School Complex, the premises of the school. And we are going to have a conference with the media. We have various media houses in our midst, and we are going to introduce them to you shortly. Again, we also have dignitaries of the school who are going to speak to the media. So if you are watching us on social media, on various platforms, that's the reason why we've gathered here this morning. And I know you are going to be with us. Akab is one of the best schools in Ghana, undoubtedly. Akab has achieved a lot. So it's a great day for the school. So as I've already told you, it's a conference with the media. It's a conference with the media, and we are going to listen to what the school has for Brokun, the Blue region, and Ghana as a whole. So without wasting that time, we are going to take the school anthem. After that, we'll go through and introduce our dignitaries who are going to speak to the media and go on with the remaining programs. So, with one accord, we will pay attention and listen to the school anthem. After that, we continue with the rest of the program. Stay tuned with us. We are back after the school anthem. Thank you. Give a round of applause to Complex. Wow. So that was the school anthem. Akab School Complex. God bless Akab School Complex. Long live Akab, long live our mother Ghana. So, as I've already told you, it's a conference with the media. We have many media houses in our midst today. And before we continue with the program, I would like to take this opportunity to introduce our dignitaries who are going to speak to the media today. So I will start from the middle. I have Mr. Godwin Nyami Joseph, the director of Akab School Complex. Let's give it out to Mr. Godwin Nyami Joseph. He is the current director of Akab School Complex. So thank you. Kindly take your seat for us. On my right, we also have Mr. Bar Daniel Emin. He is the accountant for Akab School Complex. So let's give it out to him. Let's give it out to him. So that was Mr. Daniel Amy, the accountant. We also have in our midst Mr. Asai Joseph. He is the current PTA chairman of Akab School Complex. The current PTA chairman of Akab School Complex. We also have Mr. Owusu Charles. He is the ACOSA president. He is the ACOSA president. When I say ACOSA, ACOSA simply means Akab Old Students Association. He is the current president, so it means he is here to represent the whole ACOSA body. So, sir, thank you for your presence. We also have Mr. Emmanuel Koshi, the current headmaster, Junior High School Department of Akab School Complex. He is popularly known as Saddam Hussein. Mr. Saddam, thank you for your presence in our midst. And we also have Mr. Akrosuman Collins. He is the headmaster of Akab School Complex, precisely the primary department. Let's give it out to him. Let's give it out to him. So we thank you for your presence. We also have Madam Sarah Anna. She will be joining us soon. She is the assistant headmistress for the KG department. Let's give it out to her. She will join us in a jiffy. We also have Mr. Ambrose. He is a committee member of the 40th anniversary luncheon planning committee. Let's give it out to Mr. Ambrose. Mr. Ambrose. All right, and on the list too, we have Mr. D.I.O. Roman, host for this program. So give it out to me. Yes, I'm the host for this program. All right, and as I've already told you, we are streaming live on various social media platforms and Facebook, YouTube, TVs. All right, I believe you are watching us. So sorry, I'm going to mention the media groups in our midst for today's program. On my list, I have Georgia TV, and we are streaming live on Georgia TV, live on Facebook. So wherever you are, you can just go to your Facebook, you click search, you enter Georgia TV, GEORGEY TV. You can catch us live. We also have Dokuman TV. We are also live on Dokuman TV. We also have the official broadcasting partner for this 40th anniversary launching program, Abra TV. So you can also watch us live on Abra TV on Facebook and YouTube. Yes, you can catch us live on Abra TV. We also have Hit TV on Facebook. We also live on Kodia TV on Facebook. Kodia TV, you can catch us live. We also have other radio stations. We have Chris FM Brokum, Akumapa FM Brokum, Shalom FM Brokum, Master FM Brokum, Kacho FM Brokum, and Akaba FM Brokum. So these are the media partners for today's program. Not only today's program, but media partners for Akab at 40th anniversary launch. Yes, don't forget that the main program kickoff on Wednesday, 13th April 2022 at the Amahile Park, exactly 9 o'clock. Yes, don't forget. So you are all invited, wherever you are watching us from, if you are near or afar, you are kindly invited to join Akab School Complex to launch our 40th anniversary on the 13th of April 2022. I mean Wednesday at the Amahile Park. So don't forget to be with us. Akab has done a lot. Akab has achieved a lot. Yes, so join us and let's celebrate this great institution. So thank you all for watching us, and I know you'll be with us throughout the program. Thank you. we've introduced our dignitaries as well as the media partners, then all is set for the media conference. But I would like to talk about or explain the whole idea of this behind this program. When we talk about media conference, it's a conference that we hold to express our ideas, our views, our opinions to the whole public through the media, so that the media will have information about the 40th anniversary launch. So today's program is about communicating the agenda, communicating the achievements, communicating the plans, communicating the future goals of Akab School Complex to the whole public through the media as we even celebrate our 40th anniversary. We want the general public to know what we are made of and what we are capable of doing and what we are ready to do. So, without wasting my time, I will leave the platform for our dignitaries to tell the general public about Akab School Complex, and we continue on from there. Let's give a round of applause as our dignitaries get prepared to talk to the general through the media. Please, my dear dignitaries, Brokun, Benin region, and Ghana as a whole is ready to listen to you. Many people are watching us from near and afar. We are live on various media platforms, Jojo TV, Obra TV, Brokun TV, Quadia TV, Hip TV. We are also live on other radio stations. The whole Brokun is listening to what you have for the general public. So the ball is now in your court.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the media. I humbly welcome you to Akab School Complex. I'm the director of this great institution. Mr. Yame Joseph is my name. In my company are the proprietor, Mr. Bismarck Ferry Yabua Okra, and my able head of department, the PTA executives, Chrissy. Friends of the media, we called you this morning to gladly inform you that Akab School Complex, formerly known as Kumi Aboage Memorial Preparatory School, CAMPS in short, will be 40 years next year, 2023. As it is no mean achievement, we invited you to first and foremost inform the general public through your potent platform the history, the achievements, and the coming into being of this great institution. Friends of the media, as noted earlier, Akab School Complex, formerly known as CAMPS, was established in 1983. It is the first private school to be established for the good people of Brooklyn. The school started from where the late Opaye Dawes Hotel is built. The school started as a master seed with about 15 children. By the late Mr. Bismarck Inimbrimpe and his younger brother, Bismarck Ferry Yeboah. 2 years later, the grounds could not contain the growing population. So it was moved from there to a more spacious grounds opposite then Brekum Training College, now Brekum College of Education. The space at this current place helped the two brothers to build a 5 wooden structure blocks, paving way to the inclusion of boarding students. People from far and near who have heard about the success of the school could now bring their awards to the school. It might interest you to note that the first to be enrolled or to be admitted boarding boy is our former Member of Parliament, Honorable Dr. Pabna Chu Nuama. Akab is greatly proud of that. Ladies and gentlemen, as the saying goes, vision without execution is pollination. There was a need to establish a senior high and a commercial school. These schools were established in the year 1986 and 87, respectively. Unfortunately, the school did not see much of the daylight. So after some few years, the two schools collapsed, leaving the primary and the junior high schools, which we are celebrating today. It is worth knowing that the school did not only excel in academics, but also in sports. As a junior high school, the school could compete with Brekum Training College, also Brekum Presec, and the other secondary schools. Samuel Chire, Nana Kwesi Asante, Abeka Panza of Black Stars, and under 20 are all Akab trained. It is inspiring to know that the first batch of pioneers of our school completed junior, senior high in the year 1992. We hope to see them at the launch. Friends of the media, it is worth knowing that the two brothers could not have achieved all this themselves. As the saying goes, many hands make light work, and alone we can do so little. Together we can do much. Due to that, special honor goes to Madame Yanche Asante, Madame Gertrude Akomia, Nana Asia Sadankwa, and Mr. Chirme, all of blessed memory. Recognition is also given to Madame Adunti, Madame Lucy Asante, Madame Beatrice Joe, Madame Vida Apia, Mr. Osei, Mr. Joseph Yame, myself, Mr. Collins Akrosma, the head teacher of the primary department, Mr. Angola, just to mention a few. I am being and glad to say and affirm that the experience gained by some of the teachers at Akab geared them on to establish their own private schools. Few examples are Madame Adunti, Ebenezer Preparatory School, Mr. Angola, Christ the King Academy, Mr. Chiakwati, Chikwat School of Excellence, Mr. Aban, Ese Kunabia Memorial School, ESCOM, Mr. Malik, Paradise Preparatory School, and Mr. Mafu, Glorious King Preparatory School. Yes, all these exceptional personalities had the opportunity of teaching at Akab, thereby getting some experiences and motivation, if not all. Friends of the media, by 1994, the population of the school had increased to a significant number that the school or the place could no longer contain. The JHS and the upper primary. So again, they will move to the current location. Through the help of the then paramount chief of Rekum, Nana Boacheyi Adom the Second, and Nana Biadahin, obviously, there were some few challenges embraced on our movement to this new site. Lack of electricity, lack of potable water, unmotorable roads, and the fear of armed robbers became the headache of management. Notwithstanding these challenges, the school grew from grade to grade. It was not surprising that in the year 2002, management had been able to move the lower primary to the new site, making it complete for the school. Friends of the media, currently, the school boasts of 3-story buildings, 5-unit classroom blocks, 2 isolated blocks for canteen, a kitchen, and this administration block where we are holding this meeting now. The school boasts of 6 flashy school buses, an ICT lab, a library complex, a sick bay, and 2 staff common rooms, all within the jurisdiction of our treasured school. Currently, we have a total population of 1,825. Breaking it down is as follows. Crèche and KG department, 708, headed by Mr. Spio Gabra. Primary department, basic 1 to 6, 705, headed by Mr. Collins Acrosmo. The JHL department, Form 1 to Form 3, 325, headed by Mr. Kwashi Secretary Emmanuel. Teaching staff, crèche to primary 6, 40. Teaching staff, JHS department 13. Now teaching staff 30. Administrative staff, 3. Management team, 6. Total staff, 92. The school has a very vibrant PTA headed by Mr. Osei Joseph from Snasi, the 2017 Municipal Best Farmer, Brekum. The school has a high-profile product, managing very sensitive departments or organizations in the country and the world at large. Some of these permanent personalities include Dr. A.K. Tewia, surgeon at Okonfo Anoche Teaching Hospital. Kofi Aduma Wawani, journalist, Angel TV. Dr. Pabrachum Nuama, former MP, Brekum East. Dr. Jamfin Sergio at Brekum Holy Family Hospital. Professor Daniel Ajay, Medical Fixes, UK. Gloria Obey-Bia, News Anchor, UTV, and Peace FM. Dr. Isaka Sulemana, Pentecost Hospital, Takwa. Dr. Atabuatin, former school placement coordinator. Dr. Obi Amponsa, optometrist, Carries Eye Center. Asante Fokuo, sports journalist, Cape Coast, ATL FM. Evans Osai Ajamai, CEO, Deck Clothing, Accra. Dr. Evans Opon, Pastor, UK. Nana Adusei, international journalist, USA. Mr. Daniel Baeli, accountant, Akab Complex School. Ladies and gentlemen of the media, it is worth noting and to note that the mighty Akab Complex has over 12,000 products. Most of them are doing very well, and they are also doing well in their lives, the whole world. For this March, management is set to unveil Akab's 40th anniversary celebration on Wednesday, 13th April 2022 at Omai Minutes Park at 10 o'clock prompt. All the people of Brekum are invited to grace this launch. All the old students of Akab must make it a date to be there. The theme of the celebration is celebrating 40 years of private educational leadership and achievement through quality education and discipline. Friends of the media, Akab is worth celebrating, so kindly join us and celebrate with us the success and achievement of Akab. Thank you very much for your time. May the Almighty God bless you abundantly and replenish your lost energy. Amen.
All right, so let's give it a round once again to Mr. Godwin Joseph, the director of Akab School Complex. Thank you, Mr. Director. All right, so we have heard from Mr. Godwin Joseph, the current director of Akab School Complex. He has said a lot, and I want to summarize what he said in his speech. First of all, he mentioned the year the school was founded. Yes, he also mentioned where it all started, the location, and how it was moved from places to places, and how far the school has come. And he also mentioned some of the people who played vital roles in developing the school Akab. He mentioned a lot. He made mention of some teachers who worked tirelessly towards the development of the school. He also mentioned the achievements of the school. In fact, the school has achieved a lot since its establishment. He mentioned that the school has been able to produce many prominent people who are contributing their quota to the development of Mother Ghana. To mention some few names, he talked about Kofi Adumawani, a journalist, Angel TV and Angel FM, Dr. A.K. Teria, a surgeon, Dr. Isaka Suleiman, the director of Pentecost Hospital, Takwa, Mr. Evans Osei Ajiman. He is the director of Decloading Accra. He also mentioned of Mr. Adusai Poku, international journalist UK and host of Development Agenda program, and other few names. And from there, the director went on to officially announce to the general public that Akab will be 40 years next year, 2023, and officially the program is unveiled. And don't forget, he also mentioned that the launching ceremony will take place on Wednesday, 12th of April, 13th of April 2022 at the Oman Humes Park, Brekum, at exactly 10 o'clock a.m. in the morning. So finally, he invited all students, parents, well-wishers, and loved ones to join the school as we launch the 40th anniversary on come Wednesday, 13th of April 2022. He concluded by saying that Akab World to be celebrated. Akab is the first private school in Brekum, and not only that, the best private school as well, and one of the best in the Peru region. So Akab World to be celebrated. So he officially invited everyone to join us to launch the 40th anniversary of Akab School Complex. So this is a summary of what Mr. Godwin Joseph, the director of Akab School Complex, expressed to the general public through the media. I believe we all heard him clearly. So it's time to welcome questions. If you have any question concerning all that the director has informed us this morning, the platform is available for you. Okay, so you can ask the question in P or in English. Both languages are accepted. Thank you.
Okay, but there is another question. They have to take the mic. So we'll give you the mic then start it for that's it. So, all right, but there is another question. The reporter, Jojo TV. For the most you say, near Motor Sadia friends and central for me. I said, Miss Eddie Kind, and they say, and I'm still being come in a couple of days. Answer will be a baby, so not a Putaya, Nipano, at the year. Akab school complex, I need a group of friends, so say no. The person who Putaya, and yet you want here, more establishing that institution. And I'm ready to come not if I come. The banner send a dinner as a sign if we comes. The bay Akab school complex, what I want to say. So, what I say. And the question is kind free, Mr. Kwachi or reporter at the Major TV. The question not 8 hour, I can key. And the ever couple of them now, Yanoti. The question now is very simple. He wanted to know the idea or the aim behind the establishment of Akab. And he also asked that formerly the school was called Camps. So why was the name changed from Camps to Akab? So that was the question from Mr. Kwache of Jojo TV. We welcome our next question. Our next question. Our next question.
Mbacho midende kumiaje achochoe kwa uskumano mekamobi Mr. Emra Director Ekasano obubo obreki total enrollment and population with them young no mafradua umoskuma muda boarding house na fe so say obi pese o tell ba Akab suku etisa enwa hihye etisa school fees ne akeka ka ho etisa na fe so mumyi hu say Akab ayedi Akab mmɔfra no mmɔde mmɔ ɛwɔ BC no afi bia no ɛte sɛ na yɛn a yɛhwɛ ɛwɔ fie ɛne yɛkenka ho so no ɔmo mmra na ɔmo bɛdi dwuma ɛwɔ ha with us.
Okay, thank you. So that was Mr. Ernest, a teacher at Akab School Complex. So his questions were 3. First of all, he said he heard the director made mention of the population of the school. He did a breakdown, but he did not hear the number of boarders in the school. So since Akab is also a boarding school, he wants to know the number of boarders in the school. The second question was, he wanted to know the performance of the students who completed Akab School Complex in the final examination, precisely the Basic Education Certificate Examination, BECE. He wanted to know their performances in the BECE. And finally, he also made mention of this, that if someone is at home or watching us right now and he is interested in getting an admission for his or her ward, what amount is he or she supposed to pay as school fees and other charges involved? So these were the questions asked by Mr. Ernest. Thanks for the question. We welcome our next question. All right, before we welcome the next set of questions, we will take the answers to the questions that have been asked so far.
Thank you, Mr. Anson. The first question wanted to know the backbone or the brain behind establishing this school. The answer is not far to be fetched. The aim was that we want to bring The school wants to bring quality education to the people of Britain, Ghana, and the world at large. And your second question, yes. First, as I mentioned, the school was called or named Kumi Abuaje Memorial Preparatory School, and later on to Akab. Yes, Kumi Abuaje was a nephew of the proprietor. He went abroad and he could come no more. He died there. So the proprietor and his brother said, let us name the school in memory of our nephew. Some few years later, they readdressed that, oh, our nephew is gone forever. Why not change the name Camps to Akab? And Akab is also in an abbreviation. And the A, as it stands, is a ferry. A for a ferry, K, Chairman. Another A, Amankwa, and the B is Bismarck. So the current name came to be when they decided to change that name Akab. So now, if you hear of Akab, there's a ferry, Chairman, Amankwa, Bismarck, AKAB. Is your question answered? Yes, I'm sure it's answered. Now, the second person question I wanted to know, I did a breakdown for crèche, KG, primary, JHS, teachers, non-teaching staff, and administrative. You wanted to find out how many bodies are in this number, 1,800 and over. Now, the number of bodies at the moment is 620 for bodies. Now, you also said if someone wants to bring his child or boy to the school, their school fees. Their school fees is no high amount. Very small amount. For primary is 230 for lower primary. 250 Ghana cedis for upper primary and 270 for JHS department if they are in the trade streams. But now it's 405 Ghana cedis per semester. For academics or performance in the BECE examination, Akab is proud to say that every year since the establishment or 1992 from the first batch up to date, every year is 100% for the school. And we have the aggregate, sometimes 8 ones, 9 ones, 7 ones. For 9 ones, they are numerous, we cannot count. So the performance of this school is very great. Yes, I think I've done. I've answered the 2 questions. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Let's do it out. the director. Mepacho and the council answer your bedins and this are from Yama Menomia Papanum, our Morphy, a dorsal kakra. Inti the Anumaya director Eddie Amai Ebebaki and Sana Yatuaso. Questioner Edikaya, a director Emma Moye, and he said, but I bay in Tia and Penny for a siege nice or a bit school. Now, what I say, but I know I have a copy, and he said, na Penny for our but I can see a or Bedwa. Empo mmofra adisua awo brekum enye brekum nko Ghana mmofra nyina adisua ne santi a panfo yi ati school yi na kwasam so school yi nyina e bedi adanse ese aboa Ghana mmofra bebre a orkasa no obobo di bebre a saa nipa titiro nyina wonyina efa Akab entitiem a wakodu ba bia ene wodri na etosumienu the sign ebisa say other school no ye di kan na ni din other camps esisa ebe Akab so ti asie say camps no na panifo a what school what asie ba ko efa ni kumi abuade na nkopa enfa ne kra ensie ye sabi obane etoye ewo akwantuo the santi and penfo etnase so obe bibi de ahye orafase no anibonyam enti wodi bibi kumi aboaje abatu school ne so enti na school no kumi aboaje memorial preparatory school na enfie kakra achi no onse sabi orafase no okokora onhuni bio enti penfo no etnase na wankasa wonya tumpa sa wati school no wadi wodi metre nsemfo a edidi kan no ekeka edibomu ebenya Akab enti o meti asese na edikan no afari kena pasumienu no kyereme na esamba bio no amankwa na bina etwaso no Bismarck eno na ebenya Akab enti eno so oyi ana kama pa. And what no question or sign any and they say, na or some disappointed person say, and Claudio say, and a boarding house, a cupboard and community school or mother school na and a show where did you or Munu one shall be na director and who said, and cry a pen a hammer a school muhano. One now we board in a school no ehwe and a part area anumia a hensia adruno 620 and a school ma sisia when you na a boarding house school no ehwe kama and what you know asem bisa or sign a year no say empo say obi pese ode ne ba eba school ma say ena enhyehyɛ no etie omewu sɛ school fees bo enye den kra omewu sɛ dia waso kese pa kra 270 dia waso kese pa eno JHS eno 10 ena edidi so basa ye 250 titisika no million mienu ene empem aduonum million mienu empem ahenso million mienu empem ahasa boy any sokra now me say JHS for no e sign say COVID-19 by abandon shise by say omonko ne empremiensa e wa fimu no say omoko the obroni for the semester say school no ya chemenu a omoko e wa fimu the santi omutua school fees no million ahena any city num sanete and school fees no other from and a question e ka chokra omaye emuaye efa emofra omomade mo awo nsora ikato ABC sore no eno so ometi asese school yi emofra medical ekro afe apem ahempo adiokro mienu 1992 eno mekro na efri sabra no ebepem enam no kasa no emofra akro nyina ɛpaase kamakama obia adi nkunim sɛ yɛakɔtwerɛ wie akora bi adi nkukuro ebi nsi da ɔsan na ɛte aseɛ sɛ mpo subjects ɛyɛ nkron sɛ ɛyɛ maths nkonta ɛyɛ borɔfo nkoro a wɔtumi ɛbɔ ne nyinaa maako ɛdɔɔso yɛka yɛnwie nti wei ɛne mmuaeɛ a director ɛde maa yɛn megye di sɛ emu da hɔ sɛ emu da hɔ deɛ a we will take our next set of questions na yɛakɔ yɛn anim. Nipa kyerɛ wobɛtumi aba.
Please, good morning to you. My name is Rashford Opoinfa. I'm a former student here. I'm representing my year group, which is 1999 year group. But for the sake of our parents in the house who are watching us live on Facebook, I'd like to speak the Cree language. Playing for my son, Bisan is Yemia Bako, Eba, Obibisa, Bibi, Efa, school fees. Na director. I said, this non-core school fees, and boarding fees, take motion, and Mestre director said, Obama boarding fee, no senior at here, and I feel so, my son bisa, a person, so, Messiah Ebisa said, a free in fear by saying, and I'm a person, Madame Abofra, about boarding school, the world more fine said, met me, Edinaba, a castle compress. My boyfriend and fee bear said if we say I said class banner or what we won't find a meet me then about board inside. Good answer.
All right, thank you. Let's give it out to you. So we have noted the question down. Any other question? Okay. Let's take our next question.
I am Kumia journalist. I'm here to ask the questions again, please. In director's speech, he made mention of their intention to establish a secondary school in the year 1986-87. He emphasized that due to certain unconditional situations, it wasn't successful. We would like to know the reasons why the school was not successful at that time. Please, that's my question. Thank you very much.
The question was what?
Why is it that the establishment of the senior high school, yes, and the commercial school, yes, collapsed? Please, that's my question. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Thanks for the question. So, the question Obisa Pelifone said, Abra director Ekasano, Okasa Efa Botaya, na Empo Besim Pelifo, and you say, Wabete into a suku, na Opeso, the Intia Sabotayano, a Jiguye, na Empo, said that you know, a Gusu, when you say, Wabesign Akofa Sabotayano. Ɛde ayɛ adwuma yɛda ase nti yɛbɛ company foɔ na ɔmo ayi ano kama paa ɛde ama yɛn.
Good afternoon. Concerning the school fees for the borders, which you claim the letter left out. From KG to KG1, the boarding fee and the tuition fee all inclusive is 980 Ghana cedis, 9.80 Ghana cedis, and for primary 1 to 6 is 1,000 Ghana cedis, 1,000 Ghana cedis. And from the JHS, like I said, for them, it's 2 semesters, the first and the second semester. They are not going to go for 3 times, so a semester is 1,335. 1,335. So if you wanted to know the school fees for that, for the students, that is it. And again, the question was asked that at what age could somebody bring his or a son or daughter to the boarding house? It's simple. You can even come and register your child to the boarding house, even in the womb. When you conceive, once you conceive, you can come and register your child. And we are going to hope that if you come out successfully, if you give birth successfully. It means that at any age, at any point in time, we are prepared to take care of your child. And that is it. All the questions answered. The last question was why the commercial and the secondary school collapsed. At that point, when the 1984 and 86, when those two schools were established, history, my father always said that the challenges were huge. See, people have not gone to school and have not gained a basic education. So for them to come to school during that time, some of them were very rowdy, a lot of them. So it became very difficult to contain them looking at that time, because you have to be in the primary school before you were able to go to the secondary school. And by that time, most of the students have not gone to school at all, yet they were already growing. So for them to come to school directly, old people came, you can mention. So it became very difficult to control these SSS students and commercial students. The commercial students are students who have completed SS and who want to do either typing or other things. It's more or less like polytechnic now. And you can imagine the type of students who were admitted at that time. So going forward, who has it plans to still consider establishing SHS, and plans are in the pipeline. And if you meet us on that day, that is next year, 2023, when we have our anniversary, I think you might hear something about that. So if there is no other question, another set of questions will be can be there, can so that we answer them. Thank you.
Well, let's give it out to Mr. Ba-Enim. Mr. Ba-Enim. Mr. Ba-Enim, the accountant. Enti, member Moki, Yama Menum, any papa enti, the papa for no more field. Now, the next set of questions. Question a year no, and they say, a brana, school no, sika semi school fees no, more school ma, meche borders no, but for say, young children, and accountant and ankasa, or no, sorry, ebobo edemaye. Now, lower primary, okase, omono, omutia, 980 Ghana cedis. Titisika no million nkron ene empem ahenoke. Enu achi no upper primary a free class 4 ekopim class 6. Omonso etua 1000 Ghana cedis. Titisika no million no edu. Ena JHS omonso etua 1,345 Ghana cedis. Titisika no million dumiensa ene mpem ahenai ni cedi num sa ena ete. Eno achi no obi esan ebisa se empopotaya na ewo mpanimfo ani so se obete sukuntu aso no asempanimfo eja mu kakra na empo eden na baaye na so sa ani so ade hunu no eda so awo ho eno so obua amati ase se ani so ade hunu no awo ho na enema baako anamienu sa abre no na enema baako mienu esi obokwan kakra na nti a ode eto ho na so botaye no empanifo enya entonkene eda so botaye kese a okuram a daachi bia no Akab school complex ebenya SHS ɛno nso ɛyɛ mmuaeɛ a Mr. Daniel Enimba accountant ɛde ɛma yɛn. Megye di sɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛate aseɛ deɛ a na yɛbɛkɔ so na yɛafa yɛ next set of questions.
Professor, the PhD corona ticket. The person visa director said, "Mwabena o student no ebe abwa school akusa. Na ewanchi no PT for achievement no and then say more achievement no more in my school."
Thank you.
So, if I could apologize, Master FM of my TV. The question may be said, the achievement of Akab. So, what are some of the challenges at school Akab FM? And what she in the school from what you're and the school be, and as a school be, I will pass over Babajity, there were Akab, nothing the whole store. School no, I will be as any pan out of the banana, can I say?
Thank you. I am for your last question. Your last question, man. For your last question.
All right. Because the family of Black was a woman, the one of Red TV. Means some names, we have a here. In the first place, the person business said, Matisse say a water. Uganda, in never call, never go to Montes. If we can send for him, send a bit to Montes, we become crown. If we send for him, send a bit to Montes. One. The center solution say, some to Montes, so I know some Bambo, Bacona, Yana, Aquati, Uka. Timothy said, I'm Bambo to say, I'm Bambo to say, Bena. Yeah, said the best, and if I not 2 Montains, so we BNC. I did also me and Sans for me say, on a D-Day, in some Bobo, Munin say, as a Bobo, prominent ones in the Dino. 1 year, 1 month, so Monty or would you mean you say, Betty, I was on the asset, for one new years, any kind of purpose or modulo, Betty, and they also and 9. And it's a military anniversary be you want to my or near my fra, a deba bontia, and must school dance. Sadano, you don't be visa some more the full be bar. If you say do say anniversary properly, do a bear, a 5 years from Qua, the Beshana, winning, I think, say Naya visa. And now, bra, the Kasai, Nanka, a baby, there's a no one Casavi and give Yanka and Casa top of the Beko, Yanka say Casa, because and then who said, they say a Casa and Casama for a to but no be Casa or even national media, including as GTV or Casacran or Kanuka language, you know. Think we and give Yanko, and you know, and yes, suggestion, yeah, Mama, you look at that, any more, because then I say, you can, let's say.
Thank you. Question is not the door number. The door number T. You have a company for na yadimwaye. The key no kakra ebana brofo kakra afra. Na yefi.
Yo, I'm say, as a beside a kind, now your BBC say no, I just say, they can say PTA or school and our old students. Now, and more bank, then I want the upward school, no. Now, main child. Well, now, here we school, no, about call Timini Fasoa. And PTA, key training, no, and also what we've been considered. And why the upward school there? Because me gina ha ka wa nka obeka say I den the waja we mo no enti mpayin say adwuma da esedura no enti we de be de ma no na ono akire
yo director ngasi emi say o kasa no ubo kitru na o ma do school na yo ku a ife akosa
Akosa ne Akab Students Association. Then so tell everybody I'm saying obi ti say that for be up school here. On payment no. Na the budget say the Baba school na dati. The bank so at na yok at the say that will be Everything no how you want to chat at a baby. Until the best do so. Don't in na you. I contribute every school no. Ama saa anniversary a yɛdi no ayɛ fɛ na ayɛ kamakama etu upisa ya donations so yɛfɛ ti bɛyɛ bi ma school no ama school no etu mpɔn etu bisa ya mma bi a etu yɛ no school no ɛna no ɛda
Yo, ete emuyaya ade ma ye mi sɛ atɔ asomo ya wa sɛ de ameka yɛ nso no ayɛ PTA Kitreni so ete bebe nkum eso ha ono so me de bema no na emwa won de abo school no wa ma amansa nyina so ate enti owura Joseph osei me de bema yo director medasi central for na school point for and yemma school for a nyina ahiem awo Akab modest no kun ase medina mpanyinfo anamu sire mpanyinfo kan esan sɛ ntaso nkwa nante na yɛnso no nipa na boafo so ma bo wunti na mpanyinfo sɛ be mo bia betima japade a na ɔba kwa na eternity ntime gyina Mr Omega prime Omega ɔyɛ arempe asamre my brother atwam na fe ma miss anamu na mada dwuma bi esu nko a PTA yɛtima bi aboa Akab school complex anamu ada ne dina adi akyerɛ yasi ama nyina mo mode ma yɛbɔ adibua sa school yi ebi sɛ school bia betim atumpɔ na tuma gya na so akonkoto na yɛn ka enja PTA fo mu ebi sɛ PTA na ɛyɛ school bia akyibɛmo a mo hwɛ ma school no etim ɛfa ne tuma pafura sɛ bɛyɛ adesua na adekyerɛ ebetim akɔso yie anenti school a yɛm sɛ PTA mpanyinfo no yɛhwɛ ho school no baabi a hɔ betim aboa ama school etim akɔso enti yɛbu nkɔnkɔ hwɛ school nyama bia school na ɛsɛ ohia ɛwɔ school mu a ebetim agɔ anenti PTA mpanyinfo kɔ benkum sɛ apɔmuden nya adeɛ bi ahia ɛma sɛbio adesua ba adekyerɛ yɛsɛ obi abetim a yɛ adwumaden a sɛ wɔnya apɔmuden a adwuma ntumi nkɔso enti PTA mpanyinfo de ti sɛ ho ɛyɛ sick bay a sɛ mpo akora bi ho dodo na anasɛ teacher ne ho dodo betim akɔ na afei akɔgya ayarehwɛ a ɛdi asɛ mo wɔde na afei ama mo de ne kɔ akɛseɛ mu ayɛ Holy Family Hospital na nti saa ma meka sɛ yɛsi sick bay wɔ hɔ a yɛtwa nurse ne ka ɛto nnuro wɔsumi biara yɛtwa nurse ne ka a ɛno nso ɛfa nhyɛ ɛwɔ school mu a schoolfoɔ ebɛdi madanseɛ ɔno akyi nso wɔn sɛ wobɛtumi anya ahoɔden nso a yɛnkɔ gya baako a ɛyɛ aduane ebi sɛ wonya aduane papa bi a ɛna wobɛtumi anya ahoɔden nti beaeɛ a yɛyɛ aduane ma yɛmɔ fɛ no so ɛhwɛ hu sɛ ɛsɛ yɛboa school no na afei tim fa no tɔ fafura nti school so PTA mpanyinfoɔ kɔsi modern kitchen a sɛ mpo sɛ ɔkɔ secondary schools mu a bɛtumi aka sɛ buru ahafoa wonyi school bɛyɛ sɛ mmienu a ɔmo daade ɛkɔ nkan na sɛ egya na so a wobɛgya PTA foɔ a yɛwɔ Akab hɔ wobɛgya yi mu yɛ school yɛ kitchen no yɛ kitchen a mpo food and transport for ɛba ha no ɔmo hu sɛ ampa kitchen a yɛasi a yɛbɔ school mpuntu no ɛyɛ ade a ɛyɛ kabɛhwɛ paa sɛ school kura no ɔmo hu bi a ɔmo di ho adanseɛ nti ɛnyɛ no ndwa wopɛ sɛ ɔbɔ school bɛhwɛ a panapɔ bi hu sɛ nea meka yi ɛnɔkɔ yɛatoto mu nyinaa tight paako a yɛkura nnuane paako a yɛyɛ nnuane ama mmɔfra nyinaa yɛatoto tight a wodu hɔ a ɛsoa ne yie paa a ɛfɔ nkan yie PTA so yɛdwuma de a yɛdi ɛde ɛbɔ school no ebi no yɛhwɛ hu sɛ ɛnɛ mpanyinfoɔ sɛ yɛkɔ abɛɛkɔ pan so ɛnti yɛka sɛ yɛgya adwuma de nyinaa ma school mpanyinfoɔ a yɛmfa ɔmo kɔ no bebu ɛni kakra aka yɛgyegye firi awokɔ no yɛhwɛ de adwuma a ɛbɔ ma school yɛtumi afa no to afafura ɛnti yɛhwɛ hu sɛ computer room so yɛ ade a bɛboa nkwa no ama ɔmo nso atumi asua abɛɛfo yɛ ka no computer system na ɛkɔ so wiase no nkwa nso betumi anya nkyɛfa ɛnti yɛn nso yɛayɛ computer lab a yɛde machines agum projector ɛwɔ hɔ teacher no wɔ a ɔkyɛ mmɔfra adeɛ sɛ bɛyɛ a nnemafoɔ nsa no ɛyɛ a computer ɛkɔ so no yɛma nso betumi anya nkyɛfa saa no yɛwɔ computer lab a nkonnwa no bibia wɔ mu a projector so mu a yɛde kyerɛ mmɔfra no adeɛ afei nso yɛn sɛ nkwa no adɔɔso nti sɛ na director kan no population ɛyɛ akɔ 2000 plus ɛnti ɛsan sɛ baakofoɔ ɛnkyɛ ɔdanfoɔ na boafoɔ no ma aboa wɔn ti no PTA foɔ so ɛde to yɛ akoma so asi modern 4 classrooms
they are both school no say be ya mo France be nya ba bi atena na mo be hen ha mo na teacher for so on be sampa but be am che mo fra dey so on so ho hen ha mo because nkwana e pro so class ma na teacher for na ebre and the PTA for so yes for class so I da both school no empuntu assembly teacher for so ho mo che mo fra dey na to so bi so Sarasha Bobiano, a teacher for which I'm of Friday, so I said, our person who said, or more at the chair, or much more Friday, no, upon kind, and Peter, executive factory also, our far, a teacher for a moonimte our assembly, education office, so Mumra, now from rounds, a teacher for much Manadiano, or Mumbadin more be said. So one to my term of Friday, Kaya was screen and a canoe, into a factory also Mumra, home said. Headmaster and director, or your more from the name, said, Papa say, a boy for Sims one to know the say, who said, Modern Martica for a school and a conkind, into a free education office, a buy, ever call rounds, that be a mother, said, 2 weeks be a moba, a Piamoka, Sabia, I go say, I declare, ever so a year, and my emofrano, into a moba being inspected teachers in my no some pa. Maybe I teach for the boy man and I look for him. To do a more notes on what it's been a conkind, the PT plan for to pass out my FP also. After so inside this train, so it in my almost baby matita for no, said Yama financial decision, so a conkind. The one school plan for more from the other, Nayan so per se, if you poor, Senabaya, I declare everything up to see, PT for see what school administration, Sabaya, media run everything up on kind. After so, you almost said, I cry a PD when I promote. Na nature atọ so wanya ba pia obegara na ama no antọ no ono so ko fire for forever enti bia PTA sina ma dikana ka no say we PTA executive na say PTA chairman asa ukun kompo na be school na ba bia wo so ya aba bo ma school no atuma fa no to fa no ni ba nsa wo so to na ase enti ihwe mu say fa kwa mo fa jo mo nan no enti bia enti no ihwe mu say nne so ye ne aye flash wo transfer na ajejo no bi enti PTA for say you so yes, modern toilet. I don't mind, I'm from Sabaya, I'm from Kosua, Pampano, Ebesu, now, or flash out Nelco. Not teacher from San said, Yenny Jomunti, or Mudma, the Sunti. That's not good to be a teacher also, or Mupako, I staff toilet, side, I'm not speaking Mako Yamuna, Sabaya, one more friend, and Winsa home, in if one of my assembly, Bisua, Yaposua, I promise for a word, you might enter, even be enough, that I know a teacher for more friend person, or which I support, nothing, also. Omoni but papa atim ajomuna enti PTA mpanfo ya so school na asiri pa mfutuma bebre wa ya boa ama school no etim eparent mo pafura ebi ta kron so bebre bia na mo hia eto mo fo mo ma pante se be ya obenya akomapa na fodo aboa ye mo fura no na fa mo atim akira de ne kwa kwa mso afa mo final exams no yes amo so yeri mu no ya flex afon de ato mo no ma bia so ya boa mo teacher ni a obetima ma akora ai digit number and I can say 1111 agosin wa betima mo to sana mo no ono nso ye bo mo ba so e kleske bia to a uti hit sa target na ye de ma teacher furu na be dey dance e PTA kakra kakra e dia ye so school na no e di so ma teacher fo a omo so bo mo den se be ya mo fran so betima twere no mo twa e bi say se wo ye nema bebre na se won to ma ba no antima antwa pa antwa papa na bo agbo nya anye come on, and Sabaya, Yamafano, betting, as you are the Amania so far, passing a car on motority and achieve the best. Indian so pretty paying for Sabaya, I am welcome to know. Yaso Japanese next Sabaya, bring up my part, I came up on the and so it might so up. Now, when near PT paying for it, my Yago school empty to Minamasi.
Thank you, Robert. Yabaka so Ajimwaye, the catcher. Question me by the Yabajimwaye. Questions everybody.
Yo, as I be serving to be signed, I can say school bomb what they said the American, you know. That's a hobby person in a buffer ever. The school fees, you know, the manual, quite big, you know, of the fast. Kwaya school no adaba faso no emre say wo ayibi ayeka say dada etua say when kimi enya 230 no prepare. Dabia mono yo hyehyeye. Say dabia metia say kusi say metia school fees na wi akwanya e wo ho e de ma. Na say e ba say obi nso pese o de ne baba na ahokyere bi ense bi atono a eno so school empayimfo no etime etna ho etna se ehwe ebo ho a school fees no kura no ye de che no ebi nso ho a ye te no so enti se o pese o de oba eba he ya oba ehye bebre ne hye pa bebre e wo ho e de ma obi asemisa yeso bisaye ne se bate se ukueda ye kwa kutu abonte mu na bambo ben adan hyehyɛ ben ene ɛwɔ de ma akoda no we de me head teacher JHS Mr. Emmanuel Kwashi oha berebe ma no na nkyeremu na ɛwɔ no ono so e de ama enti uru Kwashi.
Thank you, Director, and the question. We the first time I ever talk on things. So normally, if we are doing something of this sort, you need police for go together. So we've seen the police. We requested for 15 strong policemen on that day. They've assured us, say, Omenya 15 on my, and in case problem one maya. Community police for how. So on that tangent, bomb say bomb in Grand I come up and what be sir to do yes on our list every KG2 to JHS and crash and nursery they will be in a vehicle to the background. Uniform for the uniform, yeah. This T-shirt will be to be. I mean, the students will be the T-shirt will go grounds. Then the next one is say Abia and Tuma. Yes, we've done arrangements. Say you be in Tuma that day for the main anniversary of Basu 2023. You want to on that day. Not we are going to launch tomorrow on Wednesday, but then its usage will be on the day we celebrate the actual anniversary. Thank you.
I'm sure all questions are answered.
Okay, Yama and Samba, let's give us a round of applause. Alright, so don't forget, it's Akab's 40th anniversary launching. And precisely, this is media conference at school hosting at your general public. We are better and a friend and copy and next year 2023 Akab ebenya 40 years no tumadi a yebedi na yebenadi edi ache amansan. Don't forget we are streaming live on various platforms. We are live on Jojo TV on Facebook, Document TV on Facebook, GH Plus TV on Facebook, Odra TV on Facebook and YouTube, Hit TV, Kodia TV on Facebook. And what you don't forget, we also have other media partners, Chris FM Bekum, Akonapa FM Bekum, Shalom FM Bekum, Master FM Bekum, Kacho FM Bekum, Akaba FM Bekum. So that is it. The official launching is on come Wednesday, 13th of April 2022 at the Brokum Online Nepal. So don't forget to join us on that day for us to launch the 40th anniversary of Akab successfully. I believe we will all be there to praise the program. We will welcome our last set of questions. Now, our last set of questions.
Nacho, Mijama, Okodia, Radio T, the PSC Konosiki. Nacho, the Sunisa, Teachers Master, say, I feel no, and obey headmaster one. Nick, the best achievement today, say.
All right, thank you. Thank you. And last question. Last question. So please, you've noted your question down.
MC, that time in point also. That was what calling our but your friend Mr. Debbie. The friend Mr. Debbie. But you was saying that's a me and say you have to say this. My colleague said, my I will for the this tradition said, I feel that mean anniversary year celebrating. The person beside that time in point was say, if you happy, I say, you best celebrate 40th anniversary. A dear important of what you see about this, see in over 1 year ago. But I say, Miss, I don't see you know. Me say, school no, if you didn't grab, you can't your fee. And your bus is baby, so I found grab. The person who say, I'll go to our things and memoir about here. She said, I want to say, eh, get the person over here. Feed alone in book and also bet you have home. Any school fees, ne bad feeding, and she said, what money saying. And our question goes to that year, and also Mantias, papa. But also people say, what in a Bible school her school fees is piano, but she said, what belly over. Or what upon your so good challenge a crown, I say, oh, but not any challenge. Much of it.
Thank you. Thanks for the question. Okay, let's take our last question. Let's take our last question.
I was your phone last year. We didn't know an aquature the TV. The baby, sir, I never call my mammy give me by free. Could be a member of the home back system, home car, or the town plan, any home back school, not the old school fee. Akab, Mobasses, what you saying, and Plano. I never call you who are there, but the I was in the Akab so what they don't say like it here and Casana. And Plano, it's in the past, if you come out, and I say, and I can hear. My friend said, also, you know, some of the challenges are school, facing. You want to chop a lot of success, chop a lot of success at one campus. Now, you say, I did the successful part and the challenging part. What are some of the challenges our institution faces?
All right, thank you. So that was our last question. So you're the company for her. Nah,
like seriously. My wife, I said the man can't. You have my wife, everybody on your person. Yeah, remember the way. Yeah. This time, we're going to
to the last set of questions.
Mr. Kwashe, this concern goes to you. JHS head, when you became the headmaster for JHS and you are aides and successes.
Thank you, Mr. Director and the questioner. Well, I came here in 2000, the year 2000, as a classroom teacher, straight from the training college. There were two, the then headmaster, Mr. Polly, After Mr. Colley, one Mr. Okru. That is 2001 to 2003. On a free hall, one Mr. J. Alexis. Yeah, your family members, son of the state. When we ran school for almost 1 year. So I took over from 2004 to date. Yes, please. Almost 8. And I'm very proud to say that I'll be the longest serving headmaster of the GA department. Yes, one of my greatest achievements, the year 2065 or so, I didn't grab 118 Echo BC. Emu 16, and yeah, how many? 6. I agree, 16. And the lowest, the lowest grade at that time, the cut-off point was 18. We'll be 1 year the prior 18. Not only that, I'll be hearing it as a head, especially anytime within Chronicle Examination Center. It's a Akab. Discipline was school. We don't see it, but outsiders are seeing it. Discipline ever happen. So one headmaster was tempted to ask me, now Mr. Kwashi, how are you doing it? So I'll come to your school and learn from you. In the NUC achievement, I was discipline.
From now to next year, 2023, what the school is aiming at. This question, I'll give it to primary head teacher, Mr. Collins Aprosman, to answer the question. If we start recording 2023, this is between 40 evaluation. Normal pay and I would have been a day anyone. You say time and do. But no what we did any. And say, mother care for block. We have resigned. There was. If you see at was very instant. We do some here. I feel so. I see on to the school any back. I will also. You are saying, as we do. Until I will say, before the anniversary, I will take back. Oh, that's the old. I finally did the health treatment. And so the very car blocks like channel. Some station, the patients are perfect. And we are inside. Come on. We are quite big baby at last. I'm saying, for anniversary, we do not, I know we accommodate no much by the I said, can we pray it? This is I get the need flowers, wishing jar. Yes, and it's there. We do want to not quite the different types of flowers. Now, hedges, I fully come up. Fair. Mama, yeah, it's an interesting, you don't know.
we are now the medium. Some of the challenges are school. And as I got some sir. The challenges, the opposite of what Mr. Paul said. I know man idea and in a challenge. Okay, from one we pay we now the park the schools yeah it will tax new home even though the proposals and you be sure about yama you can't put them no as artificial gas na school for the government so it is within reach no we see about one and you be sure about one yeah one time say baba let's go to support the paving the school, getting the mother care building ready, the canteen. Now, the biggest challenge I was provide the success in Akab achieving payment of school fees is a challenge. I won't follow, but not a mobile Kenya, what's I upon on once and what your fees. And getting said. The ABR was not by message. We deal with our parents through SMS messages. One of our new my message in the account, the master class note, the shaka and value. And they enough to remind you, say, because school fees and then another bill. When you saw message you through all these media platforms, all with you, I just walk them up. And I said, Pamba, and I welcome me back to the yesterday parent said at the end of the day, whatever back carbon who says school fees will share. And should be 3 times 50 weeks. At the end of the day, you have to schedule your just school fees the years going to in this year, anniversary years you can't outstanding debt that school fees are parent each year. But you will visit a map and API and camp with Wednesday and Thursday we do not be careful. Yes, that is our main challenge. School fees chairman. You do I say what the finance and who comes and go the media for no more home hitting. Definitely no. That school fees in the boy. I have a one with the school go back at yourself. We couldn't for no every school, but don't move the school fees chair. The Todona and the end to set a the strong say, Momodiana, a cash crown, Ubuchiana, and everything. The last one I ever come with a newspaper of mother of Academy answer. I say buses, and I only say arrangement of buses. How first the question not the input like overloading. Overloading there, they are once more buses never. Over a number of city buses in the man. The longest bus craft 45. All the most coastal buses, Latest ones when I'm going by 27. Now 35. The open one by one now for 35 students. Now ideally that should have been the best way. Now how I will be able to see that. Now that school fees they can't cover them for school fees the bar and car yet me for overload. If you choose a do baby and I can tell you found it is what with Davis but and at the end of the day when you pass in the account passes in the 15 and then could be able to try the bus now. Yes, let me now see concerned. But am young problem not be good. We are the person sit there for 2 years. Fact, yeah, 2 years. That's what 2 years I have been. The overloading I did in school. You call enough your friends in private school meeting. I am the worker there. Overloading and I'm the idea schools in the schools in the school. More education.
Odinso ebisa se okueda no ekwada no bus fee ɛna wɔn feeding sɛdeɛ ebesi akɔ baas feeding deɛ nti yɛde kan ɛde krataa akɔma awofoɔ no yɛsɛ egu so ɛbɛka wɔ sɛ okoda no deɛ feeding fee no wɔn bɛntua baata no a ɛde bɛma ne ba aduane adi ɛwɔ hɔ eti na deɛ ɛfa aduadie ɛyɛ okoda no a dwumadie no ɛreba so ɛwɔ ɔmanhene agoprama soɔ no ɛno no.
Let's give it out. Let's give it out. All right, so we thank you for all the questions, and I believe all the questions were answered well. So we thank you. Don't forget that the official launch of the 40th anniversary is on Wednesday, 13th of April 2022. This come Wednesday at Omahine Park, Brekum. The time is it will start from 9 o'clock a.m. in the morning. So we humbly invite everyone to join us. Akab world to be celebrated. Akab world to be celebrated. So please don't exempt yourself. Come one, come all, and let's celebrate the mighty Akab. All right, so we will end the questions and answers segment here. We will end the questions and answer segment here. But before we bring the whole program to a closure, we have to take this opportunity to thank everyone, including the media houses, including those watching us at the comfort of their homes, those watching us outside Ghana, everywhere, wherever you are watching us from. We will thank you for spending your time to join us for this August program. So without wasting my time, I'll humbly invite Mr. Buana Aristotle, the current senior vice prefect of the school, to give us the vote of thanks. After that, we'll bring the program to a closure.
Mr. MC, thank you very much. Our media partners who were present, that is Obra TV, Kachwe FM, Grace, Master, and a few to be mentioned. Thank you very much. And we are hoping very well to see you during the day of lunch. That is the Wednesday, 13th of April, 2020. The dignitaries present, thank you very much for spending your time. And you are watching us live on Facebook and everywhere. We thank you very much for wasting your time. Thank you.
All right, so we thank everyone for spending his time or her time to be with us throughout the program. Don't forget, I repeat, it's very important. The launch is on come Wednesday, 13th of April 2022 at the Omahine Park, Brekum. At the Omahine Park, Brekum. At exactly 10 o'clock a.m. in the morning. Please come on, and let's celebrate Akab. But before the lunch, we will have a float through the principal street of Brekum. And so please join and let's celebrate. We thank you. Don't forget, we thank the media houses. It is not ending here. They will join us to cover the official launch of the program. So get on TV, GH TV Plus, GH Plus TV, Abra TV, TV, Kodia TV, Grace FM, Akonapa FM, Shalom FM, Master FM, Kacho FM, Ababa FM, wherever you are, the official launch of Akab activity. We thank everyone. We thank you for everything. Akab, achieve the best. Akab, achieve the best. Akab, achieve the best and the best only. Thank you all. Bye bye.
Yes.